Yeah, so we saw a lot of guys, get their hands on these cleats. Nike started kind of seeding them out to their athletes. We saw both the Fruity Pebbles pairs and then these cool silver promo pairs as well. We saw Pat Surtain wear them in game, Saquon Barkley wear them in game, and then JSN, one of Evan's guys, wore them in game as well. And then as far as the Fruity Pebbles pairs, we saw Jamar Chase, of course, on Thursday Night Football pull out the Fruity Pebbles, and then I think Derrick Henry wore them for pregame of his game on Sunday. So we saw plenty of LeBron 4 cleats out there, and they're very cool. We saw a couple guys with the Alpha plate, a couple with the Edge plate. As you guys probably know if you watched last week, they are going to release with the Alpha plate. So very exciting. Can't wait to see these drop. They're so fire. I mean, they look so good. And really cool to see these on the field this past week.
Saquon went absolutely mental wearing his pair, if I do say so
yes,
myself.
Sir.
Keenan Allen
actually won a game.
Was Keenan Allen wearing his?
Yeah,
he was.
He got the silver pair.
I don't think he wore them in game. He wore a black pair of Speeds in game, but he did wear the LeBrons in practice. Same thing with Cooper Kupp. A lot of guys just wore them in practice, not in game. But they do have them. Yeah. So
other person I saw wearing them, Tariq Woolen for the Seahawks. I'm not trying to be a Seahawks homer guy, but I noticed it.
Damn, I didn't notice that. Good for him.
Yeah,
it's always curious to see who. Like these little drops like this are such an easy way to tell who's on Nike's legit football roster because you never really know. They never really announce it. You'll know their big name guys, but you never really know who's on that actual list. And Tariq Woolen is an excellent example of that. I had no idea. That's pretty sweet.
You guys would know this better than anyone. Though getting your hands on those specific cleats, that you have to be on that exclusive part, right? You're not just a guy signed with Nike. You have to be kind of like one of their representatives of the brand.
Yeah, in my mind, I've always kind of imagined they have a really exclusive list of high-tier athletes each season, and those are the guys I imagine are getting seeded these cleats.
I'm assuming they do something related to, there's got to be a spreadsheet somewhere that has, here's our whole Nike roster, here's all their position group types. So for example, and it'd be personal, it'd be athlete preference. So, the Micah Parsons of the world last year getting the dunks versus, King Henry and him kind of being one of those guys that overflows between both the years because of his position. But, Micah Parsons doesn't, for example. So I feel like they probably do some kind of analysis to say okay, we have this cleat, we're going to do this promotion. Here's our A list, our B list, our C list of our guys. Here's our new guys. And we got to fill the numbers. And so if it's last year they released the Nike Dunks and they have 40 A-list guys that would all wear the Nike Dunks and, they send out 40 pairs to just their A-list. If they did these ones and they had 20 guys on their A-list and 40 on their B list, maybe they'd take the top 20 on the A and half the 20 on the B and, say they want to hit a number. I don't know if they look at social followers. I really don't know how they kind of do all that stuff, but there has to be a little bit of there has to be some kind of matrix that they use to figure it out. The other part too is it's not like they have these on hand. So it's if we reached out, for example, if we did have the contacts to say, hey, can we get a pair? When they do stuff like this, they're not making extra. They're making each of these for these athletes and then that's it. Right. Yeah. That's just the way it is. So, it's not like they're going to make 100 pairs and seed out, 40 of them and then keeps them on hand or anything. They're making these for the players with their traction plates for this promotion and stuff. And that's it. Same thing with the Ohio State ones. When they did those thermal ones, when they do some of this limited run stuff, at least how Nike works is they don't make extra, right? They're making it for the thing and that's it.
Yep.
Yeah. Which is crazy because they could make so much money off of making some of these exclusive and just dropping a handful of them to sell these to the public because they'd sell out pretty fast, I would think.
Yeah, but I feel on the other end of that, I feel it kind of takes away from that exclusivity of these NFL guys, getting their hands on this stuff. That's kind of what happened.
I don't think it moves the needle.
What do you mean?
As far as the money, I don't think the money that they would, if they did a limited release, the money wouldn't be worth it for them versus the exclusivity.
Yeah,
it'd be such
when you're Nike and you're making when you're making billions and billions of dollars, this extra influx of $700,000 isn't that big a deal to you.
No.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Not at all.